So, Leute. Oh, wartet. Ja, ich wusste es. Ich muss... Hi, Leute. Herzlich willkommen zu 2K26. Also NBA 2K26. Oh, ey. Die Kia Challenge. I don't care, bro. Lul. Ja, ich wollte eigentlich den hier nehmen, aber naja. Rein hier! Und neues Ziel auswählen.
Xander, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. You got a fun theme for us? We got to finish season strong.
Definitely. Start rolling.
MVP. Das wäre eigentlich was, ne? Gegen Wemby! I'm sorry. Hey, why not? Aber...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce that for the rest of this season, I'll be covering the MVP race on my social media channels.
You think you're the favorite?
Of course I do. But to be the best, you gotta
Beat the best.
So I'm gonna highlight games against the top MVP contenders to show the voters why I'm the only choice that makes sense.
All right. And what does being an MVP mean to you? People
Oh.
do have different definitions.
To me, it's simple. The MVP is the best player in the league. That's it.
Well, how does team success factor into it?
An MVP should be able to drag any group of guys to 500. After that, it all comes down to your supporting cast. So, the MVP might be on the best team in the league, but he may not be. He just shouldn't lose any more games than he wins.
And what should the viewers look for in these games you highlight?
Well, you'll see me and other top contenders on the court at the same time. If you watch these games and come away thinking I'm the best player out there, I've done my job.
Anything else?
Yeah, the other thing you gotta look for is consistency. And MVP brings it every single day, no matter what's happening with his team or in his personal life. It's a total commitment to excellence. And that's what you'll get from me for the rest of the year if you keep locked in to Out of Bounds.
Yep. Aber was stimmt, ich kann ja einfach so machen. So, erstmal das Spiel. Oh, gegen Luka. Ich hatte letztens schon ein Spiel gegen den gespielt. Warte mal. Das war gar nicht so lange her. Hier, die Kings. Da habe ich hier das so gespielt und Luka aber auch 33 gedroppt. Deswegen, das ist doch irgendwie ganz cool. So. Und jetzt auf geht's. Ab gegen Luka Doncic. Nicht wahr?
RNP, how important are these head-to-head matchups against other MVP types compared to your overall body of work?
Well, you gotta bring it every night, or you're not in the discussion, you know? When these voters are trying to choose a winner, these are the type of games they take into consideration.
That's fair. Any predictions for the night?
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be a fun one. He's a great player, so he wants it as much as I do, so it's gonna be a shootout. MP out. How was that?
Great, bro. I think I got it.
Cool. My mom's calling.
You good?
Hey, what's up, Ma?
Everything's okay, honey, but I'm at the hospital with your father.
A hospital? Why are you at a hospital?
He had chest pain, and they checked it out. It's looking like he technically had a heart attack.
A heart attack,
He's
Ma?
okay. He's okay, honey. He wants you to know that.
Wait, Ma, slow down.
I know you have the game today, and your father didn't even want me to call you, but I think that you have a right to know.
I don't know, Ma. This sounds serious.
The doctors say it's very mild, as far as these things go, anyway. Look, honey, I'd let you talk to him, but he's getting tests right now.
No, Ma, I'm coming home.
No. No, honey, he made me promise that I wouldn't let you do that. I know it sounds scary, MP, but he's okay.
Damn.
This doesn't feel right, Mom.
Your father's a fighter. You know that, and he'll be very upset if you miss this game because of him.
That's bullshit.
Like Dad.
It's what he wants.
That's bullshit.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I'm a little rattled, but I'm okay.
I'm calling as soon as the game's over, so you make sure you have your phone by your side, okay?
Of course. I love you very much, MP. Good luck tonight.
I love you too, Ma. And tell Dad I love him as well, and that I'm gonna see him soon.
All right, fellas, listen up. Got a tough one tonight. Luka's a huge problem, obviously. We can't let him get too comfortable early. There's only so much we can do to slow him down, so we're gonna need a big game from our very own MVP. MP, you need to go out there and do your superhero thing, all right?
Don't trip, y'all. I got you.
All right.
I got us.
Then let's go out there and get this win, all right? Bring it in.
Let's go, y'all.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Win!
Damn. Ich bin froh, dass ich auf Aufnahme gedrückt habe für dieses Schlüsselspiel. Aber dafür will ich ein rotes Jersey tragen. Ich möchte mal das rote Jersey wieder anziehen. Auf geht's. Luka, du wirst dich wundern. Let's get locked in. Ich wusste nicht, was hier kommt jetzt, aber ey, das ist krass. An Story. Ist mein Shot gerade daneben gegangen, obwohl es gegreent wurde? Ew! Fuck. Fuck. Jo, das ist trotzdem reingegangen. Fuck.
Coming up in the city of big shoulders, Chicago, Illinois, at the United Center, the Kings take it on the Bulls. For the Kings, they've shown no
The
fear
original
this season.
versus
Now
the
on the road
update.
against one of their
Muss man mal kurz
toughest
sagen.
tests yet. You can bet they're salivating at the chance to cement their elite standing in this league. Bulls.
Weil man muss ja fast sagen, Luka und ich sind ja nicht so unterschiedlich, muss man sagen, ne? Digga, 24 und 14, die sind echt nicht schlecht, holy shit.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Kobe White.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Keegan Murray, and it's Joseph in a 2-guard. And for the Bulls, Moose Ellis out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Kobe White, then it's MP, and it's George in at the 3.
Eigentlich würde es super geil finden, irgendwann mal mit Luka in einem Team zu spielen, aber ey, was soll ich machen?
Well, you know, BA, I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Now here's Doncic, and off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
All season, we've seen MP and Luka Doncic turn in great performance after great performance. I asked MP what we can expect from him and Doncic tonight, and he said, we're going to get after it. They run pretty much everything through Luka, and for us to win, I need to be able to be the engine for our team as well. 2 MVP candidates will be the focal points tonight.
They've both been on fire all season long, Allie. Thanks for that.
Fuck, ich dachte, er hat's geworfen. Ich bin dumm. Ich bin scheiße.
It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Yo!
There's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night. The free throw drops from Zubac.
Na, oh mein Gott.
So he hits both.
Nur mal so, ich will mal kurz drüber gucken, ne? Für euch, was Luka hier alles hat, mit was er arbeiten muss. Also kein overall großartiges, aber es geht so, ne? Es ist immerhin jetzt nicht ultra schlecht. Okay, es ist schon schlecht, muss man sagen, aber ne,
Free throws. First
scheinbar
quarter,
gut
just
genug,
over
um
a minute played.
24-14 zu gehen.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Joseph passes to Carney. Over George. Carney with the bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Buzelis. They look to him to
Fuck.
score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. Pass to Joseph. Now Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
Flexing his accuracy. Defenses have to be aware of where Murray is at all times on the perimeter.
Back to MP. Now White. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Carney. Now Doncic, covered by MP.
Nein, was machst du?
5. Joseph, the shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right? And
God damn, bro.
In the air and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal
What?
percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic. The floater is so tough to defend against.
Let's go.
Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Murray. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Lets it go from 11. Another one falls for Sacramento.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Pass to Zubac. MP against Doncic. And MP throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. And it's Doncic missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Knocks down the triple. MP's got 7 points.
All tied up.
1:44 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Murray. Back to Doncic. From deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have
Oh.
to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Das wird mal echt.
For Zubac. And it's Poole in for White.
Das wird gar nicht so einfach, glaube ich, dieses Spiel, ne?
Bulls trail by 3.
Das wäre ja mal krass, wenn es
And
einfach.
out of bounds, the Kings will take it. And keeping us updated from the
Oh,
sideline. Allen
God.
the fourth.
I was able to spend a few minutes
Es wäre ja
with
fast
Vater. I
schon
asked him what lessons he's
irgendwie,
learned
muss man
from
sagen,
studying
cool,
tape on
krass, wenn dann irgendwie im Coding des Games drin ist, wegen der Story, dass ich halt dieses Game einfach verliere. Ich meine, wir liegen gerade 4 Punkte hinten.
Oubre, He's checked in for Buzelis. White comes in for Poole. And MP subbed in for Lillard. Now Oubre, yet to see a basket. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
Let's go.
And the shot goes in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Kobe White out there with MP. Then there's George. Then it's Toppin. And it's Oubre in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Again, the miss by the Kings. Chicago trailing here. George passes to MP. Outside Oubre. MP against Doncic. Here's White. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Doncic on the wing, covered by MP.
Fuck.
And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
And Oubre
Yo!
to go.
Digga, Oubre,
They're not
holy
messing
shit.
around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Murray. Here's Joseph. And a miss there on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Let's go with a 3. And there's
Ja.
Murray. That's good on the assist by Oubre. And now a 5-point Bulls lead.
Es ist zwar sehr ungewohnt, dass die Jungs jetzt auch ein bisschen öfter selber einfach ein paar Plays machen. Oder einfach selber auch eigene Ideen haben.
Here's Robinson.
Aber ich find's geil.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them
Yes.
everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Doncic. There's the 3.
Boah, ey.
With some arc. Luka on the attack.
Ja, du wirst immer machen, ne?
Pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for George. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You look at Joseph, he's gathered enough votes to currently sit at the number 4 spot on the list. He must be excited about the prospect of competing in this event at All-Star.
Ich dachte, er hat geworfen, er hat aber gepasst. Oh mein Gott, er hat trotzdem gemisst.
He's a dangerous man from beyond the arc who could have a real shot at winning that event.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's gonna be.
Hallo, machst du jetzt mal was? Oh, Kelly fucking Oubre, ne?
I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially
Du
the three-point
bist doch.
contest. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Sacramento passing it around. Pass to Murray. Ooh, Murray showing his strength down low.
Oh, tough play by Murray, getting by the contact inside.
Throws it up high.
Yes,
And
alley-oop.
the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. 58 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Joseph. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Back to MP. Now Oubre. Here's Buzelis. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Alter, das ist nicht dein
Here's
Ernst.
Doncic. Chicago with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Doncic passes to Joseph.
Aber bei Luka läuft's gerade heute nicht, muss man sagen. Ja? Nee, das war nicht auf. Aber Williams letzte Mal einfach so richtig krassen Buzzerbeater noch gemacht.
And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
Oh, was?
On the move.
Kyle Kuzma gegen... Okay.
He's just so consistent with that shot.
Yeah, plug and play. Works in any system. I don't really expect an adjustment period for this guy.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Kings.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah,
Das stimmt allerdings.
It's not enough to protect the paint. Gotta patrol the ARC as well.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Taking a look at the Kings, they've got Luka Doncic, and it's Carney in at the 3, the small forward. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks had a huge game.
Wow.
He tallied 32 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Oh, great stuff, Ali. Absolutely.
Warte mal. Jo, aber Luka auch nur 6 Punkte. Alter! 3 von 12. Ist halt krass, ne?
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
MP up top, guarded by Doncic. MP shot is good.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Doncic against MP. And they doubled up Doncic.
Ist nicht dein Ernst.
Shot clock at 6. Joseph passes to Carney. And the layup is good.
Fuck!
Glass. Carney's got 8 points.
Ich weiß, dass Luka gut ist und dass man den eventuell mal doublen sollte, aber doch nicht so beschissen, Alter.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thanks, BA. The Timberwolves transaction just now public as Minnesota's front office is executing ahead of the trade deadline. They've had their sights set on Kyle Kuzma for a while, and they got their man. They think he can be the kind of strong wing scorer that this team needs. He'll be tasked to provide them shooting and playmaking on offense every night, and they're confident he's up to the task.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. White for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Certain nights, White just blows up. This has been fun to watch because Kobe is on one.
Pass to Carney. Fires from deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
MP scanning the floor. Count it. 13 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Doncic passes to Carney. Murray, a screen on George. Pass to Joseph. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And
Let's
the
go.
Bulls lead by 16.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Looks like
Oh,
he's
ich werde
shooting
angerufen. Einen Moment. Bin jetzt wieder da.
with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Chicago leading by 14. To the paint. Ooh, stolen
Oh,
by
das ist nicht sein Ernst.
Down low. Here's Carney. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some
Wow.
support.
Pass to Zubats. Uses
So,
the glass
okay, ja,
to finish
auch gut.
the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Chicago making a switch here. Poole's checked in. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Ivica Zubats.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. That might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster. And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
To the inside. And George with the basket on the assist by MP.
Deshaun, let's go.
George has got 4 points this quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight.
Ich glaube wahrscheinlich irgendwie ein Nickname wäre wahrscheinlich für ihn irgendwie Key oder so.
Robinson, a screen on Poole. Here's Joseph. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's MP.
Fuck!
And he
Oh,
sinks
get
that
right.
one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 17.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Joseph. Here's Sears. Off the mark there with a 3.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And here's MP.
Fuck, was soll das?
It's good.
Oh, what? Holy shit.
6 points for him.
Bruder, als wenn Zubats wusste, dass ich missen würde. Holy shit.
From close range.
Kings trail by 15. Here is Sears. 9 points in the game. Outside Murray for 3. That one no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Chicago ahead, up by 15. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass.
Digga, Kobe White hat mehr Punkte als ich. Das ist krass. Das ist halt krass. Guckt euch das an. Boah, Luka hat 9. 4 von 14.
He's checked in for Toppin. George comes in for Oubre, and MP subbed in for Damian Lillard. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Keyshawn George is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Ivica Zubats. Then it's Kobe White, and it's MP in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Back to George. MP outside. From the arc. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Joseph. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's MP from outside. It's the Bulls from deep.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Here's Joseph. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Oh, bro, keeper.
There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 26.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Pass to Carney. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes.
Inside, Zubats. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
MP keeping his head on a swivel.
And so here's Sacramento. Here's Joseph. Here's Carney.
Ich glaube, das erste Game war irgendwie enger als... Es stimmt, ja gut. Luka hat so viel mehr gemacht im ersten Game gegen die.
They get the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Zubats. Oubre comes in for Buzelis. Reeves is checked in for George. And it's Jordan Poole in for White.
Austin ist wieder da.
They have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
Und Luka gegen Austin. Die ehemaligen Teamkollegen.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his
go, Austin.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Joseph. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Carney. Here's Doncic. No good off the glass. Now here's MP. Back to Reeves. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One
fast noch irgendwie, was heißt fast, in die Zuschauer reingeworfen. Weil Reeves den nicht mehr fangen wollte. Ja, trotzdem, also eigentlich jetzt. Obwohl, eigentlich hat es ja gepasst, muss ich sagen. Die Jungs haben selber mehr Plays gemacht, deswegen finde ich das gut.
I know this is one of the games you've highlighted on your social channels as being pivotal to your MVP case. How do you think you fared?
Very good.
I did what I set out to do. Got the win, played well.
You definitely bolstered your case in this one.
Thanks, Jen.
Ryan, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Hey, Ma, how's it going?
He's great. He's in really good spirits.
Okay, what did the test find?
That he needs surgery. But the prognosis, it's really, really good.
Ma.
Yes, they need to put a stent in, and I know it sounds scary, but the doctor said it's a very common procedure. And like I said, the prognosis is great.
Yeah. I guess that's good. Can I talk to him?
Oh, he's sleeping right now, honey, but I will have him call you in the morning.
And how are you holding up?
I'm fine, MP, and your father is fine too. Everything is going to be okay.
I need you to keep reminding me that Dad's a fighter.
Your dad is a fighter.
I
love
didn't
you.
mean right now, Ma, but thanks.
I love you, honey.
I love you too, Ma.
Ich habe trotzdem nicht ganz das Gefühl, dass es so gut geht.
Come on, baby. I told you
wird.
couldn't stop.
All right, listen up, listen up, listen up. Look, before the game, I said we need MP to do his superhero thing for us tonight. Luckily, he brought his cape to the arena.
Hey.
MP, get up here and get this game ball. It's
Come
yours,
on,
baby.
y'all. Hey, look, I just want to say thank y'all for trusting me to go out there and handle business. So bring it in. Let's close this night out nice. Hey, all for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one.
Ich habe aber nicht das Gefühl, dass es so gut enden wird, irgendwie mit dem Vater. Naja, werden wir dann sehen, ne?